welcome back. Today's class is all about strengthening your ab muscles after pregnancy. It's a quick class, but it packs a punch. So you will need a little prop. If you've got a yoga brick, grab that. No worries if you don't, you can grab like a thick pillow or a small ball or something like that that you can just squeeze between your legs. Grab your mat and we're gonna go ahead and get started lying on our back. So just coming down onto your side and then rolling over. We're going to start with some pelvic tilts. So I just want your feet as wide as your hips. You can just bring your hands onto your hips for a moment just so I can get you to feel the sensation of your pelvis rotating. Now from here, what you're going to do is you're going to lift your pelvis up. And as you do that, your back flattens to the mat. I want you to keep that connection of your back pressing into the mat. And now we take it one step further. We draw our pelvic floor in and up, and then we wrap our muscles. We wrap them, we hug them into our midline, into our center line. So if you now just grab your fingers and press them into your abdominal muscles, they should feel tense. They should feel activated. Holding it here in that brace position for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you let go now, you come back to neutral, there's a space between your back and the mat. We set up again, you take your breath in. Okay, I want you to lift your pelvis, flatten your back to the mat, engage your core for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. You got it, let's go again. Brace, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Go again, brace, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. We're going to do 10 really quick ones now. Let's go. So brace, release. Brace, release. You got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Such a great foundation to really start to fire up your abdominal muscles. I love pelvic tilts. All right, you guys. So you're going to place that little prop. If you've got it, if you don't, you can do the position without it anyways. Don't worry too much. But if you've got something to just pop between your legs, go ahead and grab that. Now what I'm going to get you to do to just start off with is we're going to take that pelvic tilt. So your back is pressing into the ground. Now I want you to press your legs into that prop that you have between your legs and start to feel how that fires up your legs a little bit more. You'll feel it in your pelvic floor. Now what we're going to do is we're going to peel up off the mat. Coming up into a bridge, really squeezing into that brick again or whatever you've got going on. And holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to roll down our spine with control and come back to a neutral spine momentarily. All right, we're going to take that pelvic tilt again so your back flattens down. Yeah, we're bringing mobility into our pelvis. So important to be able to have that. And then lifting up, pressing into that prop again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. We come rolling down our spine, coming into that neutral back once again. Setting up, going again, taking that pelvic tilt back, flattening, rolling up. Yeah, up you come, pressing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming down again. Beautiful work. We're going to do just one more of those. So coming into your pelvic tilt, then we roll up through the spine, pressing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down you come. Just place that little prop to the side. We're going to come up into a bridge again, just the same as you did, but we don't have the prop anymore. Just shuffle your shoulders underneath you a little bit more. That allows you to lift a little bit higher. You're going to drop down halfway. Make sure your belly's drawing in, it's not ballooning out. And then we're going to pulse up. Drop down halfway and pulse up. Beautiful work for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug your knees into your chest. We're just going to take a little bit of a rock from side to side. Alrighty, I'm going to get you to bring your legs up into the air now. We're going to take our legs wide. You're going to circle them around and then back up to center. Taking your legs wide, circling them around, bringing them back up to center. So depending on your level of strength today will determine how big your circles are. So they might be nice little circles, or you can draw bigger circles. What I want you to pay attention to is that your back isn't lifting up off the mat. It's staying connected, it's staying pressing down. So that means that you're using your abdominal muscles to the best of your ability, to how strong you are in this moment. And you're keeping that integrity. Really important. And then as you progress, you'll be able to just take your legs a little wider. You'll be able to take it to the next level when you're ready, when it's safe in your body to do so. All right, keep going. 2 more. All right, release, bring your feet to the ground. We're just going to sway our legs from side to side a little bit. Just have a nice release. And then we're going to come and bring our legs up again, and we're going to alternate leg and arms, opposite leg and arm. As we lower our right leg down, our left arm extends back. Hovering your leg off the mat, hovering your arm off the mat, a couple of inches. Bringing it back up. You got it. Now, just like I was talking about previously, your back is pressing into the mat. Your abdominal muscles are engaged. You'll feel this through your core, through your pelvic floor as well, lower down. Oopsie, lost my momentum there. Two more. Switch on over, left leg extending now, right arm going back. Two more, you guys. Doing great. Okay, and release. Wonderful work. Roll over to your side. Come up onto your arms now. So you're just resting here on your arms. Well, you're not resting actually. We're lifting up. We're engaged. Bring your feet up, and then what you're going to do is you're going to tap your toes wide. Squeeze your legs back together. Tap your toes wide. Squeeze your legs back together. You got it. Let's move through a few rounds of those. Two more. All right, and release. Come on over onto all fours now. So your knees are as wide as your hips and your hands are as wide as your shoulders. Now what I want you to do here is I want you to lift your belly in and up here. So we're not being drawn down to the ground. We're really engaged. So although it looks like a pretty easy passive pose, there is actually quite a lot going on here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to just lift one knee. So you're just going to lift your right knee up off the ground, holding it, engaging your abdominal muscles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knee back down. Left leg coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. drop it back down. Switch right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. We're going to do both knees at the same time now. So making sure that your core muscles are switched on here. You're going to lift your knees up. Yeah, a little bit harder for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Reset, hug in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Coming up again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop it down. Now we're going to stay here on all fours just for a moment. What you're going to do is you're going to shift your weight forward slightly. And you're going to pick up your right knee just like you did, but we're going to bring the knee towards the elbow. It can connect to the elbow, but it doesn't have to. You just see what works for you. Alrighty, sit back onto your heels, circle through your hands just for a moment. And we're going to do the other side. Alright, so we're picking up our left knee, then you're bringing your knee towards your elbow or touching the elbow. Belly hugging in here, remember. One more. Okay, and release. Come to sit back on your heels now. Your knees are together. I'm just going to finish with a nice side stretch. So you can bring your right fingertips down to the ground. We're going to reach up and over with our left arm. You can bend this arm to help you stretch. And I want you to think about extension here. You can let your abdominal muscles relax here. You might find that there's that habit to just hug in, but I do want you to let go of them now because that release is an important element in you having proper function through your abdominal area. Through your abdominal muscles, you need to be able to tense them, you need to be able to release them. All right. And let's go over to the other side. And making your way up. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. Go and have a wonderful day, and I will see you for our next class. Bye.